How's it been so far? It's been great. FIFA have given us a really good welcome here in France. First training session under our belt today, and things are going well.
Is there a feeling that after all the hype, this is now the sort of serious part of the business?
Yeah, I think after all the sort of preparation games and the hype leading up to it, I think all of us were just desperate to get here, and now that we've arrived in Nice, all things are going well, and we're happy to be here for sure.
What are the expectations for this opening game?
Obviously we've had really good preparations and we'll go in with confidence, but we hope to get a level of points that will get us out of the group, and that is the main aim.
Is the important thing not to be over-consumed by this first game? Because this game's got getting all that attention for obvious reasons, but obviously the two games to come, which might be actually more important.
Yeah, I feel like no matter who the opponent would be, I think your attention is always aimed at the first game, because it's it's the oldest cliche in the book. You don't want to get too ahead of yourselves, and of course it's England, it's a massive game, but yeah, it's getting all the attention, I would feel, because it's the first game.
In terms of the context of the group, would it be a bonus to get something out of this game, given England is among the favourites to win the tournament?
I mean, we'll be hoping to get something out of every game, I'm sure. Of course it's the first game, but we're hoping for a good result. Preparations have been great, so we'll see what happens.
How much do you feel you can read into the fact England lost their most recent warm-up game? They've changed the side quite a lot in recent times. You guys appear to be pretty settled and very confident.
I don't think we could probably look too much into that. On paper it's the most recent game, but England, like ourselves, have had different results and varied results over the past sort of 6 to 8 months, and you have to look at the bigger picture and not just one game, and I'm sure they're doing the same looking into us.
You're playing against former and now future teammates, against England on Sunday. Has there been any contact or any banter about your move?
Not really. I think everyone has their sort of focus on their country and what their team's trying to do at the minute, and yeah, I can only speak for myself, but my focus has been purely on Scotland at the minute, and yeah.
What can you say about the fact that you're going to come and join them?
Yeah, I mean they're happy, they're glad. Obviously they maybe knew before a few other people did, but yeah, they've been fully supportive, and the whole team has, to be fair, which has been great.
Have you got family coming?
Yeah, both parents are coming out, extended family and a few friends from back home. So yeah, it'll be great. The whole tournament will be great.
Do you feel that because it's England, obviously there's added pressure, and it's the first ever World Cup match that Scotland are going to play in?
Yeah, I feel like there'd be pressure no matter what. I think that was the sort of emphasis I put on. It doesn't really matter what opponent. Everyone knows it's our first tournament here, and the pressure is we can all feel it now that we're here. But it's an environment I think that we're all proud to be a part of, and hopefully we'll thrive within it.
Do you think it's advantageous to be underdogs?
Sorry?
Do you think it's advantageous to be underdogs?
I mean, we're definitely used to being the underdogs, so I think we take that on board, and we're happy to be that. We definitely have confidence within the team, but Scotland, we're used to being underdogs, and we will take that title all day.
How different do you feel this Scotland side is from the one that faced England in 2017 at the Euros?
Yeah, I feel like as a squad in general we've come on so much, whether it's mentality or physicality. Even Shelley Kerr coming in, a completely different coach, a completely different style of play. I would say it's different on many levels.
Jane mentioned the fact that you've obviously got a few friends in the England squad, I think particularly close with Steph Houghton. When was the last contact, and is it difficult to not be in contact with someone you're so close to?
I mean, what I would say, Steph is one of the most professional people you'll meet in sport, and we know that when this tournament is over we'll be straight on the phone, but it's kind of that professional agreement that you just kind of keep yourself to yourselves, and she'll be focusing on her job and I'll be focusing on mine.
Their hotel's just along the road, I think, so hope you don't bump into them in a coffee shop along the promenade or something like that.
I mean, if that happens, it'll be absolutely fine, but yeah, it'll be fine.
Do you feel like you've got a point to prove because of that 6-0 defeat to England, even though it's a different coach, different team?
Not really. I don't think that for everyone it's a game that probably isn't even spoken about at the minute. It's 2 years ago, which is a long time. Everyone knows how quickly football can change, and our focus is very much on this game and the games after that. It's not focusing on previous results.
I spoke to Jill Scott yesterday, and she said she'd not been in contact with you, but
yeah.
Has she congratulated you about your move?
Not yet. That's kind of one of those ones that, you know, when we all speak after the tournament, I'm sure there'll be, you know, the congratulations and wish them all well.
But as was said already by Jane, it must be really difficult not to be talking to people you see every day.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but we see all the Scotland girls every day, and right now that's our focus. Our focus is on being here as part of a Scotland team and kind of club setup. I'm sure every player going through that is going through the exact same thing, that their focus is within their country at the minute.
What do you feel you still need to work on between now and Sunday, or is all the kind of hard preparation being done, do you think?
I think most of the prep has probably been done. Obviously, we still have 2 big sessions coming up, and that is probably a question for Shelley Kerr to determine what will be going on at training over the next couple of days. Is
there still a feeling that there are places up for grabs? It's not that the team's not set in scale for Sunday?
Oh yeah, I would say this is by far the most competitive squad Scotland's ever had, and every training session counts at the minute. Everyone wants to be playing it, but at the same time it's such a supportive group that no matter who plays in that first 11, it's without a doubt a squad of 23 that's here, and everyone will play their part, whether they're on or off the pitch.
Jen, how much is that good feeling amongst the players when you saw it today at training, the way everyone talks to each other? How much has that helped you over the past year or so?
Yeah, it's been massive. I'm a big believer that successful teams need that bond off the pitch, and it is such a good group. Everyone is so supportive, and really we're all in it together, and that's the kind of environment that I believe players can thrive in.
Jen, the big news story heading into this World Cup is the issue of equal pay. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the comments from Hope Solo and a few American players. They're obviously suing their association at the moment.
Yeah.
What do you feel the progress has been in terms of that issue moving on? Obviously there was an issue with the Scottish FA a couple of years ago, and do you envisage a time when this issue will not matter anymore?
I mean, I think those girls are entitled to their own opinion, and you know, they're in their own race doing their own thing with their organisation, but all I can say is Scottish FA is, you know, massively backed us the moment we've qualified for 2 tournaments, and they've been great with us, you know, with giving us the best possible preparation leading into this World Cup.
The World Player of the Year, Ada, she's done a movie as well, explaining why she's not at the World Cup as well, and she's had a bit of a backlash from some of the male Norwegian players because of that. Do you feel that stuff like this shouldn't be taking over the head of the biggest tournament in women's football?
No, I think she's made her point because that's what she believes in. I can only speak from a Scottish player's perspective, and knowing that how supportive the Scottish FA has been for us since, you know, qualifying for the Euros and qualifying for the World Cup, things that we've seen as players wouldn't have been there, you know, going back a few years. So we've seen the change within the Scottish FA, and also I'm a big believer that things can't happen overnight. Things need to be part of a process, and you know, as much as we need players in the women's game voicing their opinion and making change, we're just happy with the fact that the Scottish FA are backing us massively going into this tournament.
In general, would you support going forward equal pay?
I mean, if women's football gets to that point, that's fantastic. But in general, at this minute, the Scottish FA have been backing us really well going into this tournament.
There's been so much made in the news recently about equal pay in international football between men and women. How realistic is that? And is that something that you would support, and is it something you think you will ever see?
All I can really say is, from when I started playing, there was no money involved whatsoever. So the leaps that we've taken since then is obviously great, and it's gone up tenfold. So if it keeps going in that direction, then it's looking very positive for the future of women's football.
The American women suing their association at the moment, taking the option on the eve of the World Cup to make the point that they feel that, in the words of Hope Solo, that FIFA's entrenched in chauvinism. Do you feel that there's still some way to go?
Well, I can only go on the backing that we've had from our association, and it's all been positive. We got a chartered flight out here. We've got our own kit from Adidas. Hope Solo and the American team are very powerful in their own right, and long may they continue to fight for what's right and what they believe.
There was obviously an issue a couple of years ago with the Scottish FA that got resolved. Have things improved since then from your point of view?
Oh yeah, definitely. To be honest, there was never really much given of the issue. We got everything sorted, and now we're in a much better place with regards to where we were in the past, and it's been shown by mutual respect that we give the SFA and that they now give back to us.